All right, it's been a little while. I said a little over a week ago that the rest of the month was going to be dedicated to spooky games. Well, see, my problem is I couldn't pick anything. So there's a lot of spooky games to pick from. Look here, this is all of them I have grouped just under horror, and some of the bigger series have a little. I've given a little more. Nah, it's a horror series. I've given a little bigger grouping. I guess like Little Nightmares and Limbo can be counted as horror too. But I finally settled on one, and it's one of my favorites. I have beaten it. I have not beaten. We won't be getting to this tonight, but I have not beaten the. Oop. I have not beaten the second DLC, which I do have. I have both the original and then love. They still have this stupid tape. Oh, that's a story in of itself. But yeah, we're gonna play the remake. Oh yes. Nice happy opening for a disclaim. Oh, it's gone. For as long as you can remember, legends have been told about the derelict mansion upon the hill that casts a blanket of darkness over the town. The history of the house itself is virtually unknown, and even the town's oldest residents cannot remember the mansion's origin. Being an avid history enthusiast, you embark up the mountain to visit the manor, hoping to shed some light on the backstory of this crumbling fortress of darkness. Mm, we're gonna do a new game in the mansion. Ooh, get me out of here!
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Is that I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Nah, I love it. So this one of the reasons I picked this is I'm like, what horror game do I play? You know, there's so many different horror games, and like even when I just showed like at the beginning with my Steam list, so many fun horror games are like $5, $10, $20. I could go buy like $100 worth, and there'd be the rest of the month right there. But this one gives a little bit of an overview of various horror games. It's a love letter to various famous horror games. I want to can't stay still for too long. And the genre as a whole. And from the very it's already parodying them, I'd say from the very start. What's it's parodying? It's parodying I'd say it's kind of parodying cheap horror games. Perfect example with shitty jump scares. And the way it's going to turn out, you're going to be like, is this really all there is? Now, granted, that worked like, did I waste my money on this? Which the original version is free. So, like, if you're hesitant about buying it, I don't know. I think you're in on the joke if you buy the money that cost they remake. Yeah, we might see a monster because I do want to show off the deaths. So we might be dying here sooner rather than later, depending on if we get a certain room to spawn, which isn't a guarantee. So yeah, I will be playing horror games the rest of the month. That just doesn't And it's also work was weird last week. I know I fall back on the work excuse often, but at first this place just seemed cute. But I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now. I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. I think I missed the first note. Damn it. He's like, I've came to this mansion in search of romance. That could be the first. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Yeah, I love the little. Oh, Yorick, poor Yorick. Oh, how I knew thee well. I need to watch it play. I I like reading, but I don't like reading plays because I feel like you're supposed to. You gotta watch them be performed. You know? Yeah, the layout of the mansion makes no sense. Which, fair enough. Uh oh. Oh shit. That's the classic one. I would like to explore, well, not this one, and one that I would like to explore an actual creepy mansion, with like actual architecture that makes sense and shit. Oh, and no monsters or cardboard cutouts. I'm the type of chump who'd actually have a heart attack. I know something is following me, but I feel like I am prancing through the same rooms over and over. Hopefully, leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. I will say, what was I going to say? No, damn nose keeps bugging me. Oh, I broke my streak of actually wearing pants. I'm wearing pajama pants right now. Instead the I changed out of what I was wearing uh to work. Just I don't know. I just like wearing something more comfortable. I streamed for nearly I probably did what 8 streams actually wearing pants. Then again, some people have no shame about wearing pajama pants. Uh, some of my family and I went up to do some stuff near Chicago this past weekend, and one of them we went to a huge arcade known as the Galloping Ghost, over 1,000 arcade machines. Ooh, I had some more to say about that. And then medieval times, and I'll be damned if my younger brother didn't wear pajama pants the whole time. Oh, so here, the, that arcade was amazing. Like, not all the machines were working, but most of them were. Soul Calibur 2 actually conked out as I was playing it, but they had it working. It started working again like in an hour. But here's the thing: there's so many games, and not all of them have the volume turned on, but most of them do. A good chunk of them do. And there's so many games, so much stimulation. It's you pay to get in. Uh, so like you don't have to have like the stack of quarters this high. You pay to get in, and I'll be damned if by the time it was over, I wasn't. By the time we were like 3 hours into, it, I'm like, my head hurts. Like 3 or 4 hours in, I was ready to go. And, leading up to it and planning for it, I was thinking, man, we're only gonna have like 5 hours there. oh, that's not gonna be enough. But by 4, I was like, too much, man. And it really is. It's overstimulating. More people come in, so it gets more crowded. Um, great place, but I'd recommend if you're gonna make like if you live close enough, you can make like a day trip of it. Have something else to do in Chicago too, or in the area too. Otherwise, you know, if you make a 2 hour trip just to do something for like 3, 4 hours, eh, I mean, some people may go worth it. But I'm glad we had something else to do in addition. Pillar, make like a tree, and die, coming this fall. Keep that blood pumping. Who doesn't love some motivational posters? I don't get what this one's a reference to, if it is to anything. Hmm. Oh, no, I'm thinking of. Ugh. Those get worse when. Ooh, I don't want to spoil the surprise though. In fact, they get worse in several ways. How do you like to sit there? Ooh. Surrounded by bottomless pit. Ooh, I had an idea of what would make a creepy image. Is a is a swing hanging down from who knows where. You know, like hanging down from the void, and nothing but void below it, and you just sit there. Ooh, creepy. Ooh, visitors. Wondering, we haven't encountered the endless room yet. Hope we do soon. Oh, really? Really? Spouting, spouting, splashing, soaking, innards and just invoking. Nailing never stops choking. Yep, there's actual monsters. This ugly son of a bitch is inspired by, I think it's the Lub Glubs from Adventure Time. I'm unsure about the name, but I know it's from Adventure Time. It's the Butopia. This is the episode. So one of the ways. Oh, look, get this. Oh no, it only does an endless. Never mind. An endless, you can't escape to the menu. But anyway, uh, one of the ways the cardboard cutouts become worse is when you're being chased. You know, you're focused on the monster, and they can actually be startling. I feel. Another way they become worse. Well, you'll see it when it happens. I do want to get through the whole game tonight, the whole base game. I will be playing it. I do want to do the DLCs, but I think those will probably be tomorrow and the day after. And then maybe a fourth stream. Oh, shit. Get the fuck away from me. Up, his animation broke, I think. Yes, it did. What? Yeah, his animation isn't working the way it's supposed to. He's supposed to reach out for you. Up, he's gone. Yeah, but I do want to beat the base game. Yeah, sorry if I'm not scared enough. I should honestly. I'll probably freak out the most at the ambience. Some of this ambience is really fucking creepy. Fuck off. Oh, type docile. Total fatalities 4. Method heart attack. A cardboard cutout figure that springs out from the walls. Proved not very effective against healthy subjects. Type active. Total fatalities 139. Method physical tearing. A mostly semi-solid base specter that frequently changes matter states. Proved very effective against weaker, slower subjects. Type active in testing. Total fatalities 45. Method infectious bites. A test specimen being developed at GL Labs. Should prove useful when released. Trials have shown it is adequately effective to average subjects. Type active. Total fatalities 86. Methods consumption. A 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. Tests have yet to reveal origins, but all relevant information has been placed into testing chamber. Proved effective, but not greatly more than previous specimens. I like I like how 2 has the most fatalities of them because it's the first. Oh, see the ambience is fucking getting to me. Oh, that helps. Thank you. There's two ways. There's two ways I'll pussy out. One, I'll take off my headphones for a little while. Two, I'll turn on the light. If I turn on the light, it's because I'm a pussy. These ones are fucking annoying when there's no monster chasing you. I mean, they're annoying regardless, but. Up, monster again. Is your animation working this time? Yes! Oh shit. Don't taunt the slime monster. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a little. No, honestly, not really. In fact, he gets even. Ooh, no, I'll save that in case it happens. Eh, piss off. Oh, didn't even notice. Aww. It does look little and fragile. I like cats, but I'm a dog person. Um, which part of that's cope. because my grandparents, I live with my grandparents currently, and they do not like cats. And so my way of coping is just being like, I don't want a cat. I prefer dogs. Which that'll still be true, but if I was living on my own, I might live a cat. I might own a cat. In fact, I was gonna say in addition to a dog. But honestly, cats are when you live alone and have to be gone for over 8 hours. Cats kind of work out a little better, as the litter box and all that. I mean, they'll still like destroy shit in that if given the chance. But ooh, goody. Kind of dreary. Next, Mary finally came out of her shell. Third is Bram, and he's stoked to be here. And finally, what everyone's been waiting for. It's Spooky herself. What was the first one's name? As not much for this one. Introducing, I get the first one. Some ghost. First up is Edgar. He's kind of dreary. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. I just saw the dreary part last time I didn't. So yeah, Mary Stoker, Edgar Allan Poe, and Mary Shelley. I think I said Mary Stoker. Oh, I love that the thing actually. Yep, just a lot of violence. Oh, YouTube won't like this when Man, with all this violence, if I was monetized, it wouldn't last, let's put it that way. Okay, we get the idea. Wait, no, I have to... It did it... How to... Yep, that's cute. Go, Pac-Man, go! Oh, I remember something cool. Let me show it off. Password. Let's see, if we beat the record, it should... flashing. Look away if you're epileptic. We have to get, like, let's say 350. Just so I can show this off. Gotta keep the blood on the knife. See that wall? I have to keep it bloody. Or whatever he says. Go read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Alright, that should be enough. R N Oh. Game's a prick. Wait, what's that? Ah, here I am playing arcade games again. Yeah, not to make Spooky angry, but yeah, Galloping Ghost had some better games than this. What doesn't pay? Prime doesn't pay. I've never really given much attention to this one. I don't know. The mall one always seemed like the better game. I wonder if I'm doing laps, and that's why we're seeing like. Yes, I think that's it. We're looping. What's she saying? It's hard to tell. Plenty of the Galloping Ghost arcades games were Japanese ones. So like, it's like I don't understand what they're saying. uh, that's funny. Give me his. I'm pressing the button. Oh, there's a big dot in the middle. Oh, I was gonna show off the deaths. I didn't show off the gooey dudes. Well, let's hope he pops up sooner rather than later. I forget if he actually has a unique death. I think he does. Oh god, this. I will say this is kind of a time waster. Right. Forward, forward, left, right. Forward, left, forward. Wait, no. Shit. Forward, left, left. Oh shit, what I did. I didn't. I'm like, what happens if I do this? It's like it sends me back into it. Great. Oh, here, let's see his death. Sometime today, please. Yep. Ooh. I know what you have done and what you have yet to do, but it's alright because I'm inside you now. And I missed the last bit. Wait, I have an idea. Your soul wanders an endless maze. If I watch myself, I'll be able to see it. We are one, but I am many. You can do it. We can help. Papa John's. Keep a little pep in your step. Ink. Not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. No, sir. No, it was not. Yeah, and he had one of the more boring death screens. A lot of the later ones have more involved death screens. I think one of them still might not have a death screen, though. Not this time. Sorry, buddy. I already showed it off once. No, 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 no. Fuck off. It's actually an achievement for dying to everything, I think. Mm. Wow, look at that. The room count may be going up, but you're still ugly. God, dude needs to see a dentist. Wait, let me look. Actually, his teeth seem to mostly be straight. He's got a little bit of a gap between some of them. Yeah, he does seem to have very bad gum disease, though. They are, after all, green. You know, his teeth are pretty nice. Nice, straight, white. Oh, hello. Locked. I Here, of course, we are in the area based on Resident Evil. Which, granted, this is like I'm never too fond of the lab sections, and a big part of the reason why is basically, uh-oh. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. Which, so like a lot of like especially the first two, early on you enter a big puzzle box, you know? Mansion in the first, police station in the second. Third doesn't really have one. Uh, and you're there for a long time. It's this intricate puzzle to unwind. You know, where to go, what to do, how to manage your inventory, what enemies to kill. Now, those elements are mostly all present through the game, but it becomes simpler and simpler as you go through the game. You know, and typically like I'm mostly going off the first two. The later areas aren't as complex as the first few. It's just what it is. And it's also like by the time you get to the lab, you're heavily armed. Uh, you know, you know all the story, and you're just ready for it to be wrap things up. I believe Subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered. I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. See what you do. Yeah. Yeah, this one's really not all that impressive. Like, I get it. Biological weapon. Once in a land of dreams, I thought I could be free. But now, the hunger never sleeps. Ooh. No. Hang in there. Poor kitty. You can't stay idle for too long. I showed it off later. God dang it, why do I itch so much? Yeah, well. Let's continue. Oh, it's our old pal, Slimy. Hey, Slimy, how's it going? Yep. $120 is how far we have to get. And Slime Boy here will leave us alone. Alright, we're back. Let's speed this. Yep. Oh shit. I do love the music for each of them. I'd actually listen to music outside the game. A lot of the early ones aren't as interesting, but some of the later tracks I definitely memorable. Oh, that's right. He busts down the door if there's no holes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the second thing about those that gets creepier. Is it starts throwing in some legitimately creepy designs among the cute ones. Oh, another thing that the format of different specimens in that, including the little database. Did he already leave after only 11 rooms? Jeez, Howard. Very SCP Foundation-ish. Dish. I don't think they can dual chase you in this mode. They can in endless. I think it only happens once you're a ways into it. No, well, maybe we'll get surprised. Creepy. I think we get a save in 8 rooms. Again. Ink. Oh, we already read that one. I purposely died, so that's why it spawned again. All the little candle flame. I think that was a sprite. Up. Yep. Rubber bear this time. Yeah, we've been going 41 minutes. Shit, I might not beat this in one go after all. Oh, God. Right. Very Legend of Zelda-esque. Straight. Yeah, I was actually right. Woo! I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I woke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I'm not sure what brand or year. Land. For there is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. Yeah, don't drink that, man. If I had gone out hiking today, I thought I had. Oh, I remember this. This was such a surprise that there would be another entry, another actual entry, one I could admire. But then as suddenly as it came, it left, and now you disband. Your influence and inspiration will never leave me. Yeah, it's just Fred or George or something. I don't know. They have names, I think. Up, you again? Oh, that's why I didn't play the music. Here we go. Up, locked. Now, this, I'm not sure if this is based on a specific one, but it is very much J-Hor. I don't know what that says, if anything. Same thing with there. I know the tiniest amount of Japanese, but not like enough to be anywhere close to fluent. That says it is 5'10", 5'5" actually. Well, it's a raptor head. Hello there, how's it going? Eh, awful little thing. Ow. You guys aren't very friendly. Matsuri never came to class today. I hope she made it home okay. Nope, she dead. Jerk. Why is everybody picking on me? Could it really be true? I thought the fairy tales about the ghosts that eats children who sneak in after class was just to keep us from disobeying. But Matsuri is still missing. Uh-oh, Luigi. Don't worry, Mats. Uh-oh, Luigi. Oh, I was gonna do Mario's missing reference. But I can't do as good of I can't do the voices like Vinny can. Hi. Aren't you scary? Oh god. Alright, let's let her get me. Hush now, my child. You're safe. Yeah, yeah. Oh, top till you drop. Man, I hope we encounter another computer. It's time for it to tell us more specimens. Dang it. Wanted to just... Alright, let's not do this again. Hey! Password. Alright, let's continue. Ah, the cold, slimy halls. Even games of this level used to terrify me. I've had a weird relationship with horror. Uh, as a kid, I both loved spooky stuff, but like anything above like Pee Wee Hut Junior level scared me. Um, Part of the reason was I made one, I didn't like blood. Now I don't I still don't like horror real life blood, of course. Like horror movie blood, I can handle that no problem. Um, but for whatever reason, I just could not handle it as a kid. Come on, do I have to read the note? There, I looked at the note. Let me out. Shit, that actually worked. Um, and I think I made horror movies out to be worse in my head. than a lot of them actually are. Like I'd look at like the spines, like my dad's DVD collection, and read the titles. I was too scared to even pull them off I think I did. I can't remember. But like I'm like I wonder how creepy Friday the 13th is. I bet it's terrifying. And you know what? You know the fucking thing that caused that? Whoa. The thing that caused that was watching my dad play Silent Hill. Um, because especially the first game with its blocky graphics and that game is legitimately fucking terrifying, especially when you're a kid. And so I pictured this is adult horror. This is what horror movies are like when they're made for adults. Oh, what's that say? Oh, I don't want to die again. That it was a Doom parody. I think originally she had different music. I was less. Oh, fuck, I hate these. What, the floating ones? You actually don't want to be too fast on them. Otherwise, she'll cut you off. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, but they changed it to be a little less. A little more crunchy. I was gonna say a little less. I think the original was breakfast was too early. This version's breakfast was too late. And there's a third version called breakfast is too water damaged. Which is just this backwards, I think. Did she go through the walls? Yes. Oh, God. Oh, good. No more monster. Just ambience, it's kind of worse. My God. Mm. See, that's when they become annoying. I'm surprised we haven't got the endless room yet. I'd hate to get it now when we're close to a checkpoint. I'd want to get it right after a checkpoint so I can show it off by dying to it. Which, it's endless, but it does lead to your end. Oh, in the original, they didn't have the pole there. They just popped out of the railing somehow. Oh, my head itches again. Ooh. You know what movie I'm honestly kind of curious about recently? Pitch Perfect. That's because I found out Devine? is in it, and he was funny in Workaholics. My dad watches that show a lot. Uh, um, better ingredients, better pasta. That's the power of the Home Depot. And I actually did like his voice acting in Fixed. Yeah, I know. I I actually like that movie. Sue me. But anyway, I had a grudge against that movie. Never seen it, but I'd had a grudge against it. Is back in junior high. Okay, so in junior high, your classes were set up where you had like four different main subjects, and then you had an elective. Yeah, you that lasted a quarter, so 9 weeks, I think it was. And anyway, I would choose one of them was like a drama class held by the literature. Each one of them was taught by one of the main teachers. I think it was the literature teacher. It was eighth grade because it was the eighth grade literature teacher. I remember this now. But anyway, one of our main big assignment, like a good chunk of the class, was we were going to recreate a movie. And there were more girls in the class, and enough of them banded together, and they chose the movie Pitch Perfect, which I'd never seen it, and when I heard the plot this time, I'm like, ew, girl movie. Being like, what, 14? And so, I know I wasn't the only boy that was like this, but most of us basically for like at least a couple weeks, this was this class that was just a fucking waste, like, what, 40 minutes a day? Where it was just kind of wasted because we didn't give a flying fuck about recreating this movie. And speaking of being scared by Silent Hill, looking for, there's an Easter egg here that I've never seen someone comment on. Broken, broken, broken. The darkness is slowly consuming us now. I don't think our rituals will appease it much longer. How are we supposed to know this would happen? Yeah, it's very Silent Hilly. It's not really our fault. We just did what Mother has told us to do in this sort of situation. Han Solo frozen in flesh, I guess. Ugh. Mother is not pleased with us. But how are we supposed to know that the girl wasn't pure? Mother Athena, please accept this virgin sacrifice. Virgin? Lady, I can't believe. I mean, it was the pilot. Oh, well, damn, that's much more Han Solo frozen in carbonite. Yeah, the opening one of the pilots because they did two of them for Johnny Bravo as Johnny land on an island of Amazons, and they get so fucking pissed off at him, they fling him in a volcano as a sacrifice, a virgin sacrifice. Aha, see? Wait, did it move? Yep. Oh, and then there's a splotch of blood there. I've never seen someone comment about this. I don't think it's in the original. I'd have to play the original and check. I'm guessing not because it's a 3D model, and the original mainly uses sprites. But yeah. So yeah, I think the creator of Johnny Bravo even said, no, he's not a virgin. We just never show. I'm not sure I could stream this part. Let's just let's just leave there. How about it? What was I saying? He's not a virgin. Oh, oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave it looking at a bird. Tiny shining holes in the sky. Delicate, perfect emptiness. Black, growing absences of life. Cold, swarming death. I should add a. And we shall become them. Damn, I should really add a seizure warning. What was I saying? Yeah, the creator confirmed Johnny does get some, but that's not funny. One, that's not funny, and two, that's not really something you can cover. Like I know Cartoon Network wasn't as for kids as it became in like the 2000s. But it was still for kids, you know. It still had to be kid friendly. I need to do a watch for that show. Apparently the show's really popular in Bali or Hollywood and not Hollywood. No, it's very popular in India. So they did just for that market. Johnny Goes to Bollywood movie. I'm not even sure if I think an English dub might exist. Yeah, that has happened before where movies get produced. Movies that like at most movies will get damn it, they'll get produced specifically for a market that the original series wasn't necessarily aimed at. Top Cat is really popular in Mexico. I think it is. It's some Latin America. I think it's Mexico. Let's see. Tom and Jerry's getting a Chinese movie specifically for Chinese audiences. I'm sure we've had some thing. Some of Voltron was produced specifically for the states. Um, what happened there was they were originally going to have three different shows be make up make it up. Go Lion, which became Lion Voltron. The show that became Vehicle Voltron, and then some third show. Well, Go Lion came out as Lion Voltron. That was very popular here. The second show was made Vehicle Voltron. It was like Robotech, whereas like three unrelated shows. And the first show stays mostly the same, just with some period typical censorship, like in a character in Go Lion dies, while in his Voltron counterpart is just injured and has to leave the planet to recuperate. Um, and then with the next show, they actually, they have new dialogue that hooks them together. That's what they did with. That's how they made Robotech. That's how they made the original Voltron. And anyway, Vehicle Voltron. I'm, I keep wanting to say Voltron for some reason. Voltron was so unpopular. They're just like, fuck it. Let's hire, let's hire a studio in Japan, make more Lion Voltron. And I don't think since then, I don't think we've seen Vehicle Voltron again. I could be wrong, but does it not do? Oh, there we go. I do not like the sound she makes. Whoa, that's definitely a new effect. Or it's just because of how the game loads. Damn, we already escaped her. Chase don't last very long. Yeah. Ah, shit. I hate when it does that. Fuck, please don't spawn a monster. Please don't spawn a monster. Some monsters, good chunk of monsters, that's basically a guaranteed hit. It's like if you get a bunch of those rooms close together, you could be fucked. Especially, there's a monster in Endless that fucks with your healing. I think I might split this in two. I mean, going for an hour, we're almost 1/4 of the way done. Eh. Oh, Jesus. God. Go away. Fuck. Ah. Not the biggest. These rooms are too long and you don't run fast enough for them. They're not horrible, but. Who is it? Oh shit. Get the fuck away from me. Man, at least I heal pretty quickly. Especially because that thing apparently has infectious bites. Guaranteed hit. I said it, didn't I?
So, you made it this far.
Yep.
That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
Ah. I wish I had my axe. Oh, technically there's two endings. Which should I go for? The bad ending or the worst ending? They're both bad endings. Ah, fucking cool. I don't know if anyone will hear this, but would you be interested in me going through old Flash games from my childhood? I've been watching videos of a bunch of them, and honestly, I want to play through some of them myself. Mainly Cartoon Network ones, but if I can find ones from other companies, like Junkbot, I want to play Junkbot. That was a Lego game. I want to play that. There's one I also really well remembered that was kind of creepy called Robo Hunter 2. That was Lego. Apparently, all the assets for it don't exist anymore. So if I played that one, it would be very prone to crashes. Damn shame. That was a basically you play this little robot. I found some read that. You play as this little robot, and your task it's a remote. It's based on like their actual remote controlled vehicles, and your job is to find follow a spy and take a picture of him meeting with a contact.
Yes, hello. Hello? Yes, hello, hello. Yes, hi, hello. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yes, hello, hello. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Alright, that's enough of that. You I wonder if there's any special passwords that do things like I don't know, make enemies more oh fuck, not her. Make monsters more aggressive. I don't know. Feels like something this game would do. Oh, she's still coming. She's gonna. That's a movie I haven't seen in years. The original Lion King. I saw the remake. Ugh, when it came out. Lame. Yeah, we escaped. And at least something's. Knock on wood. At least nothing's changing us right. Chasing. Changing? Ugh. Why am I so mushmouth today? Hmm. Probably because I haven't done this for a week. Man, I sometimes get rusty. Some things you never forget how to ride a bike. Other things you get rusty fast. Use it or lose it. Right? They remove that the the endless room. I'm surprised we haven't seen it and died to it yet. Fuck off. I will continue. Next month's mostly going to be Metroid month. Might get done a little early though. Um, honestly, that might most of the 2D ones are pretty quick games. But I will definitely play horror games throughout the year. I don't think that was wine. Aw, kitty. Copyright 1972. I don't care how determined that cat is, it's long dead. I forget what year. That's a Simpsons joke. Oh, new wall texture. Ah, yes. I'm in Tetris? This isn't Tetris. One game I played at the Galloping Ghost was Sinistar. Damn it. I should just go get a tissue. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of my previous notes, so that means either I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking them. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, I played some TMNT with one of my brothers. And get this, this is what the four-person arcade machine, and this is what the brat did. He not only locked. He not only set it up so all four of the turtles were playing instead of just two of them, but he gave like 40 lives to each of them because it's pay to enter. All the machines are set to free play, so you just press a button. So he just kept hitting it. One of them he gave like 130 lives. So I'm like, you brat. One of the masks, there was a mask here of someone who had a scandal. I forget his name, and they removed it. But he was like one of the early players of the game. One day, a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved his store and his gifts. But the town couldn't support his store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous, so one night some of the townspeople took all his puppets and threw them in the river. But just afterwards he came running to the river crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Okay, this is... Fire gives it away. This is a reference... This is something else. The eyes and the way they go transparent. This is all a reference to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Including the creepypasta. Been drowned. Although not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing, and as more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. These puppets seemed almost to look like the missing children sometimes. Oh, boss room. Oh, look at them, the ones up there. It's funny, he looked... Become a puppet is to rid oneself of the pain and harshness of choice. Now nothing you do is your fault. Now you belong to something. You belong to me. Remember that one being creepier. It came down smoothly. I remember it hovering near the top and slowly coming down. Then, then speeding up. Damn shame they changed it. I think. Here, let me check that. Specimen 6. Here. Okay, pause it. Yeah, I swear they changed it. Yeah, Wiki didn't say anything, but I didn't really do a thorough check. It didn't appear to say anything. Oh, yeah. Bye, Yorick. Sorry, man. Shortest dungeon ever. I thought the bottom of the well was pretty short. Very Legend of Zelda-esque music, too. He's one of the more annoying ones. Basically, I have to watch backwards. I hate when you let him out of your sight. No. No, no, please don't. Oh god, did you see his face? He's not being very friendly. Granted, he got fucked over hard, but dude, come on, don't target the fucking kids. That's just evil. Like, I get it. At the same time. Ha! You spawned in the wall, dumbass. Oh, we escaped him. Holy. What's the red glow? They either removed the endless hall or they made it much rarer. Or they made it so it doesn't spawn until farther in. Oh, there he is. He can fly, but he can't go through things. Yeah, not very scary. There's that room with those strange red glow. Oh, we already escaped him. Jolly good show. Good show. Jolly. Oh, God. Jolly good show. Gonna get one more spooky chase before we reach 350. I wonder if it's because of the house shifting around. Oh, no, no mid-level save for me. Or you still there? Sounds like it. Yep, too bad. Ugh, gross. Honestly, it's creeper without the music. I think you move as fast forward as you do backwards. So it's a pretty good idea to, you know, you can also not get where you're going. Feet, don't fail me now. Who's next? Let me guess. Silent Hill, creepy Silent Hill god, or the Asian ghost. I bet they'll pop up next. Who knows? Oh, spooky ghost. Oh shit. Oh god. Shouldn't be allowed. Why do I itch so much? I itch when I get nervous. Away from me, you're giving me anxiety. What do you say? I don't care. Keep walking. Oh, I don't know how much. Up. That means we've read that one. We died so we could see the deaths. I bet we'll get the puppet guy again next. I think this is my last note. I'm going to die having never found my escape. But really, that's not true. This place was like my escape. My escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. So much cope. Nope, doopy. Oh, fuck. You don't scare me. Damn it. Let me out of here. Oh, here it is. Oh god, we'd lose so much progress. Yeah, let's hope it pops up earlier. I'll show it off. Let's hope it pops up in the early 400s. Ah, left. I guess right. Left. Left. Right. Straight like an arrow. Fuck. Left. Right. Ah, process of elimination. What? Left. Right. 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 Or I didn't agree to this. No, not you again. I know how to end your reign of terror. By going through this door. Oh. Oh, damn. He's a 3D model now. I didn't even realize. I have that? I would put the arm down. The arm being up, I felt was more for when it was a 2D sprite, it made sense for visibility. Here it's like, yeah, I guess rigor mortis and all that. Maybe. You have someone burst through that door, slide from under it, come from the ceiling. Threshold of consciousness. Oh, hello.
Well, hello there. Are you lost, little one?
Not particularly.
This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
I think I heard this is based on Yumi Nikki or something. Yeah, they changed this heavily from the original. God, I wish I could fly. I would have a mental breakdown walking along paths like this in real life. I'd end up crawling across it. Because I fucking hate heights. This would. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Ugh. Honestly, probably the scariest thing in the house. Broken. Broken. Ugh.
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve freedom.
Yeah, apparently this is heavily based on Jungian psychology as well. Fuck off. How do we get over here? All the group. Be part of something. Be who you are to others. Put on your mask. Be part of something.
The mask you wear serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
Advice, little kitty cat. What number is this? Is this 8? 7? The brain. The brain. Oh, it's a brain. I got one of those. Duh, but where'd I leave it? I'm glad my head's attached, otherwise I'd lose it. Use it at the first opportunity. Like that Shel Silverstein poem. Oh well. Oh god. Ah, this was a little excursion that was unnecessary.
Balance is the key to keeping your mind free and sane.
I want to stay with the kitty.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
Mm. Ugh. Alright, is there even a death to this thing? No, I just wasted a shit ton of time. Oh well. It won't take too long. Hey, the romantic skeleton is gone. I was ready to say hi to my buddy again. It won't take me too long. I gotta skip the little cat monologues. Maybe we'll get to see the Silent Hill monster again. I just think its effects are neat, so I want to see it again. Oh, it won't. I have to go visit the other rooms. It doesn't do that for some of the other areas. Like both the Silent Hill and the Japanese areas, you don't have to go into any of the side rooms. So that's interesting that it makes you do so here. But probably because of the voice acting. Does anyone? Well, you don't have to listen to it, but fuck me. Oh, it's such a cool effect. The sound got cut off.
Balance is knowing your shadow can greatly.
Sorry, Kitty Cat. We're on tight time schedule. Just overlay. I think in the original, the timer didn't go forward. I'm betting this is because this is a non-repeating monster. This is the big reason why we don't get a special death screen for it. Oh, I don't know. Could just be they haven't thought of one. Is the wall still chasing me? That's not instant kill. It's not. Yes. Yeah, I kind of honestly cheating by picking this game because this is a game I'm not, at least on normal mode. Some of the DLCs and then endless mode, yeah, those will scare me. But this one, there's a level of predictability with it. You know, I know all the monsters. I know how to dodge them all. I know the order they come in generally. There's a with the rechases. There's an element of difference and randomization. But type active, total fatalities 172, method unknown. It carries a big ass sword, doesn't it? A creature found inside the church of a small town. Subjects are lost after contact with the specimen. Method of killing is unknown. Proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. Then again, it could be affects you mentally. Type active. Total fatalities 193. Method physical punctures. A wooden life-size puppet found floating in a reservoir where a town had once been. Specimen is active despite appearance and has proved very effective on subjects who disregard it or have vision impairments. Type active. Total fatalities 95. Method unknown. Specimen is constantly changing form and attributes depending on subject's personality, but most common form resembles a wall moving anatomy symbols. Only effective on subjects with past trauma or a history of psychological abuse. Ooh, that says something about us. Type active. Total fatalities 151. Method absorption. A floating figure that appeared in a test chamber a few years after it was filled with what was believed to just be unusually violent deer. Specimen seems to engulf subjects and absorb them into its torso region. Proved extremely effective on violent subjects. How many? Only 95 for that one. Total fatalities 5. Method take the dead to take the dead to take the dead to take the dead. I'm gonna try something. I think if you do this several times, something happens. I don't No, I don't think. I think it was something else. I think it's like if you choose certain specimens multiple times, an Easter egg happens. Good old arcade games. Played those earlier, though. So let's just continue on. It's bugging me. Almost to 450. Not that I think that means anything. Yep, didn't. Ugh. Could be worse. Could be the puppet. Man, I hate this. These types of levels. Very Wolfenstein-esque textures, I will say. It's the way the rooms are all blocky, like they could be on a grid. That's why it reminds me of Wolfenstein 3D. Not every, well, like there's slopes, which, fuck, you couldn't get slopes in Doom. But let's see. I think after a certain room, it gives you a code or something. Lots of glass tanks in this area. I think I'll stop at 50. Hmm. God. Behold, the least threatening of the monsters. Probably. Maybe. The original specimen was pretty much a letdown. But I don't know if I've ever played the game with that one in it, honestly. I forget if it's 10 or 11. Jesus. Fuck. Oh. We got out of the chase for like one room, then it started up again. Stop giving me these shitty rooms. I'm warning you. Fuck, he's hungry for my ass. I like how it goes away after it bites you, though. Really makes it. Really make. Oh god. Look at him, he booking. Rubber band AI, I'm guessing. Shit. Yeah, that was definitely rubber banding, because he basically flew after me. No. Wonder if you can avoid them if you don't walk under any holes. Click, click, click. Come on, give me the Silent Hill monster. She has a cool effect. Nope. We escaped. Now, honestly, I don't like the weekend streams to go too far over. 2 hours for the weekday streams fits. I know some people who do it like 6 hours, but they tend to only stream once or twice a week. I haven't seen Squirmy in a while. BZ's started going again. Those are some of the ones I watch. The place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would, and hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. No, dude. The one that leaves the notes is not the main character. The one that leaves the notes is some chump who dies so the main character can.
Well, here you are, alive and still here. You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door opens
Shocked.
up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on, you little fleshy live one.
Gotcha. Fees. Okay. So I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna stop here. Just because this is a good stopping point. And what was I saying? Yeah, dude, no, I'm sorry. Leaving the notes is a sign that you're gonna fucking die. It's called an apocalypse log. It's like the Keeper's Diary. Dude, you're basically writing the Keeper's Diary. It's a log of how screwed is this chump? You know, if you want to be the main character, you don't go around writing notes for other people. Which I'm not advocating for having main character syndrome in real life. I'm just saying if you think you're that dude obviously thinks he's the main character and no. Um this game's fun. It's fun doing a little ooh wait. Wait. We wait long enough, something will happen. I promise you, I'm not crazy. Something will happen. Any second now. Oh, it's a different one than he gives in other circumstances, but that is cute. Oh, this is his normal kill screen. That's so that if you're away from the computer, you come back to that and you're like, what? Ah, one more seizure. Ah. I wonder. Good God. I'm doubting if anyone beyond is Ingrid has a legit score. I'm doubting even they do. They might. Good old ass eater. That's all right. Yeah, but uh, I was gonna run it off earlier. Yeah, I'll finish this. I'll finish up the main campaign tomorrow, and then we'll be playing the other ones throughout the week. Then I'll try to do. I don't have much planned for this weekend. I'll try to do maybe it'll be one stream, but if you actually do see this on YouTube, I don't know I don't have a lot of following, but if anyone is hearing me say this on YouTube, I will break up even if I do one long stream, I'll break it up into multiple recordings to upload as multiple videos. Because I know some big popular YouTubers will just release videos that are like 3 scary games. It's like, I really don't want to do that. Um, and I love the music. My only complaint is often they're very short loops. A lot of them. You know, really good music, but I don't know. It's late for me. So yeah, bye. Have a good one.